These are not fancy shelters, but just a safe place to sleep at night is a big deal.
The Supreme Court ruled earlier this year that cities are allowed to ban people from sleeping outside in public places, overturning a federal court ruling from 2018. A Walla Walla nonprofit is working to make sure that people have a safe place to sleep and more.
We're here 24 hours a day. We have on-site services available as well as space for community partners. That's a big part of what's been able to help us reduce those calls for need for law enforcement and other services in the community, because we have people on site to be able to help manage things that may come up.
There are rules for this community, but unlike some others across the state, you don't have to be clean and sober before you arrive, and pets are allowed to stay with their people.
We know that especially for people who have been chronically homeless and have had a life, that pet is such a big part of any progress they're going to make in moving to a better life.
The Walla Walla Alliance for the Homeless was formed nearly a decade ago. Board Secretary Chuck Hindman has been part of the project since the beginning.
It didn't start well.
Yeah. Well, I think that one of the cool things, though, is, as these relationships have grown, as the board and the volunteers have continued to do that work, we've seen a significant change in the sentiment towards the organization.
80% of our people are local. We haven't seen any buses from Seattle.
For sure.
It's local people, and we're taking care of our own folks.
When we presented the idea of our expansion a year and a half or so ago to the City Council, we received unanimous support to make that happen and funding to help get it done. And that's something that just simply wouldn't have happened 5 years before.
The Alliance recently expanded beyond the sleep center to a transitional housing space, helping people cross the bridge between sleeping outdoors to having a stable home. Executive Director Jordan Green credits community partnerships as a key reason why this effort is working.
Each year, I think on average, we're close to about 40 people from 2021 on that move out of camp and into a better situation. So whether that's a treatment bed or long-term housing with some kind of a housing voucher, or housing on their own, or relocation with friends or family somewhere else.
But there is still, always, the lingering question.
How can we do more?
Reporting in Walla Walla, Alyssa Warner, Apple Valley News Now.